Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lesson 10.5. Lesson 10.5 is about the Pythagorean theorem. You've learned a little bit about this before, so this one should be a fairly quick and easy thing for us. So our job is to see if we can find the missing side of a right triangle. So if you don't recall, a Pythagorean theorem is that a squared plus b squared equals c squared stuff. That's right here. It's the relationship that shows us how we can find any side of a right triangle if we just know this this whole relationship here. So A and B are the legs. They form the 90-degree angle. So those are our legs. They are interchangeable. Doesn't matter which one is A, which one is B. They just know that those two added together are going to make your C when we do A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So that's the process here, folks. So what we are going to do is just find some missing lengths, and then we'll be done here. So you'll notice that we're missing a b. So into the a squared plus b squared equals c squared formula, we are going to have our right angle that's right here. So we know that's our a, so that's 9 squared. We don't know what b squared is, so we're going to keep it as the letter. And then c is always the number that's diagonal from the right angle, and that's our hypotenuse. So that's our 16 squared. So all we do is we get the b squared by itself, so we're going to subtract the 81 that happens when we square 9 from both sides. So I'm going to have a b squared is equal to whatever, so I think 16 squared here is our 256. So that turns into 256, and then minus our 81 gets us to 175, and that's what b squared is equal to. And in our last lesson we learned that if you want to get rid of squareds or to get rid of square roots, we can just use the inverse operation, which is to do the opposite. So if it's being squared, we can square root it, and if we have a square root, we can square it. So to get rid of this b squared and make it just a b, we take a square root of it, and then square root of 175, I'm just typing it into my calculator, is the answer of 5 square roots of 7, or as the decimal version of this, we would have 13.2. Now it's important that we make a point here and understand that my legs, each individual leg must be shorter than the longest side, which is the hypotenuse. Okay, so that's an easy thing here for us to remember, hopefully. Now, if we look down here at the second example, this one should go much faster because, again, we have our A and B given to us, so we don't have to do that subtraction stuff. It's just taking 18 squared plus 24 squared and figuring out what C squared is. And the cool thing is if we were to go ahead and do all that work, 18 squared plus 24 squared, we get the number of 900. I just typed in the calculator, equals to C squared. And I'm already getting ready to square root that, sorry. Square root of 900 should be 30. So we get 30 units for our length of side C. And that's the quickest way that we can do these problems. Now, I don't really have much else for you folks. This is the Pythagorean theorem. If we were to be on a graph, we'd take the ordered pairs and find that diagonal distance. Same kind of idea. We've talked about these things before, so this is the basics. All right, this is the Bourbon Nation. We are signing off.